Just about set for football now. You're at Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Bateman is the motion man. He'll step up and run this. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. Bateman is the motion man. He'll take off again. And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Bateman is the motion man. There he goes again. He'll take this forward for about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Solo left Zion. 21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Hopkins sent in motion. He takes off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Over in 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. He'll run again. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Hopkins sent in motion. He'll step up and run.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. Here comes a return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Double 1, hard. Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscars. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. 32 stay. 21G.
Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready. Ready, team. Hey, 21T, corner, long.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, 20, TX. Hey. Step.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Solo left side. Out. Hey, let's go. Out.
Tua to throw again. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. As we are ready to get back underway. A first carry here for Devon Achane. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Ravens 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do.
Hold on.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
3rd and long for Jackson. Out to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He's inside the 30. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 53 yards.
Not the way we're accustomed to seeing him hit these home run plays, Mike, but now you can tell they love getting him involved in the ground game. And this type of outcome, it's possible anytime he touches the ball, let alone how he gets it.
Now it's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane.
No gain on
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Here's a give to Achane. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
Turbo one. Good. 18.
H.F. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Dolphins go out to a 10-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Bateman is the motion man. Second down. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Jackson.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Design run here with Jackson. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Bateman is the motion man.
No, we changed it.
4th down. Jackson. Now he'll work his way out right. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, shot. Watson, Oscar.
To throw is Tua. This one complete to Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run out of the gun with Aiken. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
27 yards.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we can see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Ravens 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Moving to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Lamar Jackson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will come back to tie things at 17.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Inside the 30. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7.
Dolphins 24, Ravens 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Mitchell from his end zone. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Just stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now it's Jackson. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
In motion comes Walker.
Hey, report! Report!
A first down throw for Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
In motion comes Walker.
Hey, middle. You at
On first and 10, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
No, we changed it.
Throwing Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third, they need 8. Bateman is the motion man. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Gtowncapp. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Gtowncapp. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10.
44, ready.
Once again, it's Gtowncapp. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6.
Hey, 21G, 21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nate Liggett. A big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. Receiver in motion, headed left. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
13, report!
From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. Third down coming up. Jackson up top again. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens cut the deficit down to 1. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Bateman is the motion man.
Return it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's hard. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. So now with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
For the 2-point conversion.
Shot.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami. Tua, give it to Gtowncapp. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
A run up the middle with Gtowncapp. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
On the play. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
20 TX.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Gtowncapp. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Starts on the tackle. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Hey, 21 TX.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. And that last run sets a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback. It was set by Justin Fields when he was with the Bears. He had 178 on the ground in 2022. This game tops that.
13.
There he goes again.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Bateman is the motion man.
Hey, middle.
Third and short, Jackson. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more.
Turbo 3, turbo 3. Watch it, Oscar. Get set.
Two and out on first down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Turbo 2. Hey. Step.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Forced out left. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Tua gonna throw. And he will score! Game on! Darren Waller, touchdown Dolphins! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Whoa! And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Bateman is the motion man. Now, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good for Baltimore.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
And the Ravens first down.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now Jackson, this a design run. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
36-yard line. 11 brings up third and 4.
Bateman is the motion man.
Go ahead.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Bateman is the motion man.
Return it. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So here's Tua and the Dolphins, down by 13 with 1:09 to go. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for 1st down.
20, TX.
Now Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
Solo left side. 21, corner, long.
From the gun, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, out, long. Solo left Zion. Solo out.
Tua to throw again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Get set. Step. Let's go. Out.
Again, it's Tua. He's got a man, Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's 1st down.
All right. Out.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Solo left Zion. Ready, set.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
38.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Bateman is the motion man. On first and 10, Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.